Good morning. Welcome to Wolf Lake State Forest. It's northwest of the Adirondack Park. There are 4 lean-tos in the state forest. One of them is bound to be open and available for me to use. Coming up to the lean-to on Moon Lake in the Wolf Lake State Forest. Somebody's put a scrap metal windscreen around the fireplace. Looking into the lean-to, it's a little canted to the side. Might need a little love. The lean-to is built with its back to the prevailing winds, which are from the west or the southwest. Looks as if somebody's been hacking at that with an axe. Please don't do that, people. If you want the lean-to to be here so you can use it, do not cut it up for any purpose. When it rains, water runs off the roof and drips on the ground right in front of the lean-to. You can see there's a little bit of a depression and a trail where the water runs off here, but it doesn't look too bad. It's not a big pit. And here, sort of to the south side, actually looks pretty dry. Lean-to is generally clean right now. You've got some powder post beetle working in the back. Usually there's a broom in lean-tos, but there is not one in here. Friendly reminder, and another reminder. If you carry it in, carry it out. First entry is in 2018. Alright, and the last entry before I got here was August 20th. There's about a quarter of the book left, so this is not the super heavily used lean-to. Friday, May 23rd, 2024. Somebody left a huge mess in the shelter. Ugh. Reminder, with that windscreen there, it does kind of spoil the view. There's enough stone laying around this state forest that you could build a full-blown fireplace here. There's your view from the lean-to. You're looking basically to the east. There isn't any shade really protecting you from that sunrise, so you'll have a bright and early morning, but you will be able to see the sky, especially the night sky as you're sitting here by the fire ring. That'll be nice. I have seen loons on this lake. You have an absolutely beautiful view here. Look out over a bedrock outcrop, and it drops off really steeply here from the bedrock into the water and a few feet down to the bottom. If you go into the water directly in front of the lean-to, that steep slope, you may not be able to get back up out of the water. You'll see that the lean-to is kind of on a peninsula. You turn left and keep going down to the end of this bedrock outcrop. There's a nice place to get in the water for swimming. A little bit of a gentler slope down into the water than right in front of the lean-to where it drops off very steeply. And this is pretty slippery, but you should be able to make it up that gentler slope in the water onto dry rock. Lots of wild blueberries around here. There's a much gentler slope into the water here northeast of the lean-to. Head back toward the main trail. That also leads to the privy. It's an outhouse style privy, which is nice. It looks like it's fairly new and in good shape. Back this way there are good horizontal branches up in the trees for bear hangs to get away from the lean-to.